Hey, Taurus, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Taurus, what I'm getting here right away for you is there could be someone who opens up to you in the month of September, or you open up to them. Whether this has already happened or it is a big energy that's coming in September, it's going to actually allow you to move forward. It's going to allow things to speed up here. So this could be a family member, it could be a friend, a child, a coworker. There is an opening here of the heart chakra. So someone could be telling you their secrets, their life story, some challenges or struggles that they have gone through. For you, this could be you opening up to a trusted source, a friend, a professional. But I am getting being able to share this is very therapeutic and very healing to that person or you. Or because this person opens up, it allows you to be able to do the same. And there's reciprocity happening here. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the Six of Pentacles in your reading, maybe even that Six of Cups, because I'm getting just this feeling of, I get you, I connect with you. So for those of you that are in a relationship, this could be with your partner, okay? It could be with your romantic interest. For others of you, if you are single, it could be with a friend, with someone that you've just met. Even though you are wanting to take things slow, the both of you feel in in-depthness, right? It's beyond just the surface. So for example, if you go out on a first date, typically you don't get into the nitty-gritty details of life, or you don't talk about such deep things. You try to keep it a little bit surface, but I sense that you're going from 0 to 10 quickly, and you may find yourself talking into the wee hours of the night. I'm getting here long phone calls as well. So there's important discoveries happening here for you. So whoever this is in your life, this could be someone else is discovering a little more about you, or vice versa. You're discovering about another. And for those of you who've been on the spiritual path, maybe it's been a little bit lonely because you've been maybe single for quite some time, you are discovering important things about yourself. So whatever this is here for you, Taurus, it opens up a gate. It opens up something that you didn't even realize was locked within you, and it's going to allow you to move forward in all areas of the heart, all areas of love. So I'm really liking this for you. This is beautiful. Now, in the present month of September, your present energy shows the wheel. Now, this is about forward moving, forward thinking, opening up the heart. The wheel of fortune in tarot is about fate and destiny intervening. So there certainly could be a turning point in your life. If you've been repeating a cycle, maybe attracting the same type of people or the same arguments or the same energy, something is shifting here in a big way, and it's going to actually allow you to come closer and attract what it is that you truly seek and desire when it comes to the heart. So I love this for you. We may even see that Wheel of Fortune in your reading. Now you have the water jug in the near future. This is all about creativity. It is about fertility. For those of you that are maybe looking to start a family, this could be a blended family as well. Some of you are taking a creative approach to the way that you deal with life or the way you make money so you can spend more time with family as well. You may have ran a daycare from home, I just heard here as well. For others of you, if you are maybe a grandparent, or this could be news that comes in, that someone opens up to you and says, Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant. You're going to be a grandparent, right? So there could be some sort of discovery that you learn that really opens up your heart to a level of love that you haven't quite felt, maybe in a long time, if ever, here on this earth plane. So I love this energy showing up. I'm excited to see what's in store for you. Now let's dive into your Celtic cross here, Taurus, and see what we have as the overall energy. We're just going to pull all the cards from your Celtic cross here. I also get that some of you, If you've been single, you're discovering more and more about yourself as the days go by. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say. We're always discovering things about ourselves, but you're looking in the mirror and you're changing, and you are raising your vibrations, and you're looking at yourself not just from that physical or the external. You're going within and you're saying, you know, I deserve happiness. I deserve the best. I deserve love. I am worthy. So a lot of things are shifting within your body, within your mind, and within your soul. Something is stirring up within you here. It could be, I mean, you have the 9 of Cups showing up in your energy. Yes, it's the challenge, but it's showing up nonetheless. So I like when it shows up, even if it's a challenge, because it means that you're thinking about it and it is within your energy field, and it's not impossible to switch that energy from lower vibration to higher vibration. And that's how I read the tarot. People have asked, well, why don't you read the reversals? I do. I read intuitively. I read the energy of the cards. So sometimes that higher vibration is in the reverse state, and I read based on what spirit brings through and what I'm feeling, as well as a combination of the cards. So let's just take a look at what's happening. I'm going to flip all of the cards except your final outcome. We'll take a look at that at the end. Oh, I love this. Look at this. This is your overall energy, 4 of Wands in the upright. So high vibrations. It's about grateful togetherness. So exactly what we said in the beginning here of your reading. Things coming together here. All right. What do we have for you? Beautiful. All right. So your overall energy is about celebratory events. As we mentioned, it could be marriages, it could be anniversaries. The 4 of Wands is about coming together with the people that you love. It is about discovering things between yourself and others that maybe you didn't know before. Okay, you could even be reuniting with a sister or a relative that you haven't seen for quite some time. Maybe you've never met this person and you meet with them for the first time as well. I'm getting here adoption. Some of you could be going through an adoption process, or you yourself are adopted. I'm also getting the name Matthews or Matthew, but I do feel like it's Matthews. So perhaps it's a last name. It could be a street, a location. When the 4 of Wands shows up here, this is about hitting a milestone. It could be a milestone that you're celebrating this special occasion. It can be a vacation. It could be honoring people in your family for some sort of success or goal that they've hit as well. It could be grandma's 90th birthday. It could be the celebration of a newborn, a new life here. It could be someone in the military, or a son or a daughter that has gained a higher rank. So whatever this is, people are coming together. I see drinks, I see food, music, just connection, smiles, and not feeling like you're left out, because some of you needed this. And this is coming in for you, whether it's you that people are celebrating or you're just part of it. It doesn't matter, because you're not on the outside looking in, right? And I feel like you are part of this. You know that you're appreciated. You know that you're loved here, Taurus. So this is really beautiful. I also get that there could be a reunification between a parent and a child. Okay, parent and a child. Maybe you have a child that's coming home to visit, or there could be a child that lives overseas. Or again, they may have a job where they are deployed, or they have to travel, and you don't see this person very often. For some of you, you could be in a long distance relationship where you're getting together here as well. So whatever this is, it's quite beautiful, because it is about you being able to have this energy of togetherness in moving forward here. Okay. If this is someone new coming in, this could be definitely a soulmate. Okay. Because card 4 of Wands is the card of soulmates. It's 1111. You may be seeing 11 more on the clock, or 111. It may be a license plate. It could be even their house number or their telephone number as well. So really beautiful. Someone could have 2 L's in their name. Okay. So 2 L's as well, together or separate. Now, the challenge here is you don't want empty promises, because you've been let down in the past, right? You have these dreams, Taurus. You have these wishes, And it feels sometimes that when things get too good to be true, you subconsciously put up a block. We've all done that at times. We're not even aware that we do this, but we tend to take a step back, right? You're in that relationship where things feel good and then boom, someone pulls away because they don't want to get hurt. Nine of Cups showing up as the challenge is saying, don't do that. Don't do that, right? Believe this. This is emotional fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment. It is all about you having those wishes granted. But some of you feel like there's a wish that's granted, but as soon as you have that wish granted, the genie is going to take it back here, and that's not the case. And even if it doesn't work out in the way that you thought it would, know that it's working out in your highest good. So allow yourself to embrace the now, because that's the gift. Be in the present. That is the gift, right? And so the Nine of Cups is saying, don't push something away, or don't not think it's going to happen, right? Sometimes we don't believe it. We see it in front of us, like in the Santa Claus. What are they saying? Seeing isn't always believing. Believing is seeing. So believe that something is taking place here. Even if you don't see it happening yet, feel it, right? Because that feeling of the energy is going to shift. Wayne Dyer always says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And that kind of goes hand in hand with this. So don't lose that belief, because the Nine of Cups is about completion, accomplishment. It's about getting closer to your wishes. And some of you, even if it was right here, right in front of you, you'd still have a hard time seeing it, because you don't believe it, and you put up a wall that we need to break down sometimes. So believe that there is this love and this positivity and this happiness that's available here right in front of you. Now, what's below you? It's incomplete. You have the Ten of Cups, but it's in reverse. So broken family, broken home, family disputes, right? It can be family drama. It can be that you've suffered within the family dynamics of some way, shape, or form, but you want to feel whole. Some of you have wanted to have this Ten of Cups, and maybe you've had it in the past, but something shook it up, whether it was a divorce, a loss of a child, of a loved one, emotionally, physically, financially. There could have been some troubles happening here as well. But the Ten of Cups is not feeling as whole and as complete as maybe you once did, or that you would like to. I feel like that's shifting, but there is a little bit of lack of below you that we want to shift the focus. So I'm surprised I don't see the Hanged Man here, but I do feel that it's important for you to open up, because this Ten of Cups is right below you. So you can have this again, even better. Okay. Or whatever it is that you've been dreaming of, the Ten of Cups, I feel like it's right here. Grab onto it, but you must let go of the old story, Taurus, that you've told yourself of why something isn't going to happen, why it's not coming true, or how awful this person was to you, or whatever has happened in the past. It's important to focus on the now, okay? Because you have this Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups in your energy. And I feel that what it is you're seeking, which is this wish fulfillment, which is this feeling complete, having that happily ever after, having a family that you can trust, and a family that, loves you and supports you. And even though it may not be the original dream that you had, it may show up in another form. So sometimes we get so stuck on the original dream that when something shows up in front of us, maybe you've always wanted to have children, but you couldn't. Or vice versa. Maybe you had children and you didn't really want them. Whatever the original dream was for you, it may not turn out that way, but it's still saying that there is an opportunity for you to have that level of love if we can look beyond the surface and look beyond having it our way. Because sometimes it's a divine plan that comes in here, and it can bring in more love than we ever thought possible. And that's what I feel here for you. Now, in the past, someone may have been a little bit imbalanced with their actions. We have the Knight of Coins. It may have felt like someone was stuck in a rut, or someone was too cautious to take risks, or someone could have even been a little lazy in their energy. They may not have put a lot towards a relationship, or it could have been that you were too cautious with the heart to take a risk here, to open yourself up to love or to date, or whatever this was here for you. Patience is required, right, to succeed, but there was a little bit of imbalance that you've been working on, Taurus. Imbalance within oneself. Some of you financially, you were getting your finances back in order. It could have been within the home life as well. So a lot of patience required of you here in the past or from you. Okay, Knight of Coins, you've learned to work on mastering that level of patience, and it's still a struggle at times. But what we have above you here is healing some sort of a loss with the Five of Cups. So what you are attracting and calling in is possibly being able to take a look at a situation from, again, that higher perspective. And you're able to say to yourself, okay, what is the root of the issue? Why do I have this lack of mentality, or I don't believe something is going to happen when I know that I deserve this on a soul level, right? It is my birthright. Or how can I mend or heal a situation? How can I feel like I can go to this family event, and even though that family member, that person is there, how can I still enjoy myself instead of letting their energy impact me? So we're going through a lot of retrogrades, and we may, depending on when you're watching this, Mercury may already be in retrograde, but this is a time to reevaluate, rethink, reprioritize, reprogram, all of the REs that retrograde brings in, right? And I feel like what you're doing here is, instead of letting something of the past come in and haunt you and affect your happiness right now, you're going to look at it from that higher perspective, and you're going to heal a loss so you can finally at times get out of our own way to have that wish, make that wish, and accept it and embrace it and know that we are worthy of it here. So Taurus, in the near future, you have the King of Wands. This is about you wearing that superhero cape, which I love the illustration of the King of Wands, because this is about you taking charge of your destiny. Whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. This is about you being dependable. This is about you being goal-oriented when it comes to your desires, your manifestations, your wishes, because you're willing to take a look at what was getting in your way of this happiness, of this wish fulfillment, and it stemmed from some deep-seated family energies here. Okay, you may be forgiving, or you may be reevaluating something that's happened in the past, and it's going to help you come to this energy of feeling complete, or feeling like you deserve love, you're worthy of this new beginning, or worthy of a family dynamic that maybe they're showing me crossing. So crossing, some of you, again, have families that have crossed into other families, whether you're married and you've married into another family, or you were, again, adopted, or maybe you're thinking of adoption here. This could even be pets. You may be adopting a pet as well, or maybe these could be your fur babies, as we've heard them called, right? Fur babies. King of Wands showing up, though, in your future is beautiful, because people can rely on you. You are reliable. And I feel like you're stepping into your power here by being that successful leader, influencer, and lover that you are here, Taurus. This is about you being very adventurous and very warm, very affectionate, and very caring towards those that are matching and mirroring your energy, right? If you hold that high vibration of love and compassion, that's what you're attracting. And so you're going to see that anyone that may not be matching that vibration, it's like they kind of go their own way here, or the dynamic of the relationship shifts. Now, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I love that the Four of Coins is showing up in reverse here. You're letting go. You're letting go and letting God, as Wayne Dyer says. So the Four of Coins showing up. I like the illustration. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite tarot decks. But I love the illustration here as well, because you can see in the upright position here, here's a hand. It's holding the cigar. Cigar isn't the best for us. We know that, but we still hang on to it. We still put it to our lips and inhale, knowing that it's not good for us, but that's what we know. That's what we've become attached to. That's what we have become addicted to, even at times. So when the Four of Coins shows up, this can be about rebalancing your sense of stability here on earth. It is about letting go of the things that you know no longer serve you, but consciously making that decision to change up your life here. That's when the wheel gets moving for you, Taurus. That's when you're able to fully go into this energy of, I got this. I can manifest this. I have another wish here. I didn't expire all my wishes in the past. Here it is. And you're about to meet that genie. You're about to have that wish granted here. Letting go of the old to make way for new is what is required. Now, what do we have showing up in your energy, in your environment? A victory, 9 of coins. Now, it is showing up here again in the lower vibration. So someone around you could feel unfulfilled, or they don't feel like, again, they're matching your energy, but you're up here. And again, when I compare energy, it doesn't mean that anyone is better than another. That's not at all. We just raise our vibrations, and sometimes it doesn't match someone that holds a lower vibration. It doesn't mean that they're evil or they're bad or they're better or worse than another. It's just where we're at energetically. And the 9 of coins here, it is about having that victory, achieving that level of success. I personally love the 9 of Pentacles because it's about creating a life that you love, that you are proud of, right? And this can be about making sure you're following through with those choices that you make, because some of you are detaching and it's been difficult. You may be detaching from a relationship, a person, some sort of codependency. You may be looking at the root cause of a few situations, because coins are all about the material world. It can be about the health, your body, your prosperity, your money. It's physical, it's earthly. So I feel like you're making some big changes that may stir up your stability a little bit, but ultimately you're going to feel victorious because you've made these decisions, not anyone else. No one else is making them for you. This is up to you. It is your responsibility here. And you have here the 3 of Cups showing up in your hopes and fears. Now, the 3 of Cups is a celebratory energy. This is about feeling good, going out with your friends, with your family. Again, the food, the beverages, children of all ages running around. I see water or some sports. They're showing me frisbee as well. Someone may be throwing a frisbee to their dog, or maybe playing frisbee with some family members as well, or maybe frisbee golf. I'm just seeing the frisbee really, really strongly here. It could be a yellow frisbee as well. But this is about not taking things to extreme, because some of you have family members that take things to the highest of high when they celebrate, right? They may have a few too many. They may get loud. They may get rowdy. You may want to avoid this person. They may not match your energy. And maybe that was you at one point. Okay, but the 3 of Cups is about celebrating with those that you love, having those deep and meaningful conversations, but not getting to the point of excess, right? Or not hanging out with the people that all they want to do is party, or all they want to do is go to extremes. You want to find more balance than that. And it doesn't, again, mean that anyone's better or worse, but you may be saying to yourself, well, there's certain people that I'm just not matching that energy. That's not me. I don't want to deal with that, or I don't want to live that way. I want to go over here in my own direction here, evolve and grow. And that may be what you're choosing to do with the 9 of coins, because 9 of coins can be a more single, more independent type of energy here as well. All right, what do we have in your final outcome? 10 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands, which is an ending, bringing in a new beginning, because you've been wearing some of these heavy burdens upon you, and now you are discovering something crucial to your heart, to your life. And when you accept this responsibility, or someone around you accepts their responsibility and the role that they play, and vice versa, it's going to release these burdens that you've carried for maybe quite some time. Okay, so even though there is this main energy here wrapped up with family and with love and with support and with children, right? And just that happily ever after that you've been dreaming of here. Maybe some of you have had, or some of you some of you even have someone that's going to move closer. Maybe you're moving closer to them, or you could be moving in together, I'm getting here, but you've been stressing about a situation, and I feel like there's an ending coming to this. Maybe you've been stressing about money, about love, about finances, about someone's health, about where this relationship is going. There's something that you're moving forward with. You're taking the next steps, but know that whatever comes after that 10 of Wands is a fresh start where you don't have to feel like you're carrying these burdens. Okay, you get to lay them to rest here. And in the near future, you're coming up with creative solutions, fertile solutions to be able to move forward on your path with more ease and feel lighter. You're able to breathe easier. 10 of Wands can be the card as well as a Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Taurus, if you feel like you're attracting people that carry a lot of baggage, or you feel like you have to help someone out on their journey, it could be because you're an empath. You could be a healer. And this is something that maybe you've always done ever since you were a small child here with the 10 of Cups, because some of you had to raise your siblings, raise your parents even, or you had to grow up way before you wanted to, or you should have. But the 10 of Wands says here that it's important for you to bring in others to lighten the load, but also know that you don't have to fix everyone or fix everything. That it's your responsibility to focus on your soul's path, Taurus, and it's someone else's responsibility to do their own work as well. Because sometimes we cross into that codependency and that enabling type of energy, and it can keep us stuck in a rut, and it can actually not help ourselves or someone else. It can hold that person in place or hold ourselves in place when we are enabling or we are partaking in that codependent nature here. So 10 of Wands, you're ending the cycle, you're releasing these heavy burdens, and it's going to allow you to have that wish that you want here. Beautiful energy. All right, Taurus, let's take a look and see what messages are coming in from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here, please, for Taurus? Thank you. Okay, I'm getting the name Jackson. It could be Jackson, maybe Jackson, Mississippi. It could be a place. It could be a name. It could be a street. Please take it as it resonates. There you are. Building blocks. Beautiful. Card 28. Some of you are born on the 28th. Also 2 and 8 breaks down to 1. And ones are all about new beginnings. So you're definitely shifting into a new paradigm here. And it doesn't mean that tons is changing in the external, although we certainly could see some movement in the physical and the external because we do have some coins there. But I feel like this is a big personal internal shift happening here for you. You have built a strong foundation, Taurus. You are a beautiful work in progress, and you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations that you've built upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, 10 of Cups, your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? And that's why some of you are reprogramming or rebuilding as well. You may be removing some of these blocks that you see here. Not all of them, right? You may be just pulling them out kind of like a Jenga game, and you may be pulling some pieces out, but replacing them with beliefs or values that are truer to you. Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life, Taurus, or you are solidifying the ones that you have already built by building them on the foundation of honesty, humility, and clear communication, and a genuine desire to want to and get to know each other. And that's what I was feeling in the very beginning here. This relationship can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person may be stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So again, there is a reunification. If this is someone you've already been with, you may be having and discovering new things about each other, going out on date night, trying a new hobby, exploring something that they love, and them exploring something that you love, instead of leading separate lives like roommates, right? It's about coming together and building and solidifying. Of course, if that's not what you want, then choose to do what's in your highest good and move forward with or without them. And for those of you that are single and looking, I feel like you've built some solid building blocks. So basically everything we've said here, but look at some of those core beliefs that you may have that sabotage love when it comes to you. Instead of pushing it away or feeling like you're not worthy or your values may not reflect on what it is you're attracting or what it is you truly seek, go back and take a look here, because something is coming in that is big, that is beautiful, and that is going to last here. Like it says, the rest of your time, I feel, here on earth. And this is a very powerful energy here. But if you need to pull a few blocks out, know that it's not going to all tumble like that Jenga game. But no, be consciously aware of what blocks you are pulling out. And you're going to replace it with an updated, solid, stronger block than maybe the rotting piece that has been holding up this love, this success, this happiness. I hope this resonates with you, Taurus. Very beautiful energy coming in for September. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help the divine channeled messages get to those that need it most. It also helps the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you're vibing with the energy here and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. Lots of love.